Hi,
Hi.
I'm here with Aksel.
Hey.
Aksel's my friend. We've been friends for many years, but you know Aksel because he's a famous DJ, but I know Aksel differently because he is the champion for, I kind of want to say gay men's sexual well-being and drug use and being happier, but that's all fluffy. Tell me
That's
what you
all
actually do.
Well, I work in the Norwegian Gay and Lesbian Health Center, mainly with HIV preventive work and testing, but we also work with the drug harm reduction, on the drug harm reduction field, and that's why we invited David today here to talk about chemsex and to shine more light on the topic of chemsex.
Because you formed a partnership. I mean, you are the gay and lesbian sort of health charity, but you felt like you needed to form a relationship with a harm reduction service.
Yeah, we formed a relationship this year with Association for Safer Drug Policy, an association that wants to make harm reduction more available through dialogue, but also through handing out equipment for people who are using drugs. Meanwhile, we're talking with drug users. We're talking about the mental side of using drugs, the way of handling your sexuality with drugs. We want to combine those forces in able to meet the people using chemsex or engaging in chemsex in a better way.
And I was just mingling with some of your guests here, so it's going to be good. You've got all the right people here. This is how you mobilize a city and a community about chemsex. You're amazing.
Well, thank you.
We were also talking before, we were talking about fisting and all this rude stuff in the middle of the central station, but I think they understood all the people walking past.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were talking about, because you are a DJ and you have a hobby or a fascination with the history of clubbing and club culture.
Yeah, I do. I'm a little history geek when it comes to gay culture and when it comes to nightlife in Oslo particularly. The development from the late 80s to throughout the 90s until today.
And so DJs have an amazing perspective because they see people experiencing joy and loving music, but they can also see groups of people medicate. You put it a nice way, sometimes people need permission to have fun.
Yeah, they need permission to liberate themselves from all the stigma and from all the fear that they're having. And in our community, there's a lot of, it's almost like watching, scrolling through Facebook, you see the glamorous photo of people going on vacation, having, a successful life. And you come to a gay club and you kind of like think you have to post the same pictures in real life, showing yourself from a perfect kind of I'm super duper happy and everything is successful, and you're using alcohol or drugs or substances to give yourself that feeling and be able to shine that successfulness through. So I think that a lot of people are using drugs to give themselves permission to smile, to be happy, to be free, and to actually dance your ass off.
And to be horny sometimes.
And to be horny, and to have the sex that you want. And it's easier for a lot of people to say, I was drunk or I was on crystal meth, and that's why I kind of like went all this crazy in the sling at the leather club. Meanwhile, it's actually things that they want to do, but they're maybe afraid of all the stigma which is attached to being liberated sexually.
I took my arm away from you because I'm starting to shake because my hand's getting tired, so I have to say goodbye.
Yeah,
I don't want to say goodbye. But good luck for the event tonight. Thank you for all the work you're doing.
Well, thank you.
Wave goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.